I'm Teri.
I'm Sam.
Today, this week, we're back and we're talking about conventions.
The survival guide to conventions.
Yes, because as much as fun as they are, and I'm sure lots of adults have gone to work conventions, but these kind of cons are a lot more draining, if you will.
Yeah,
You
it's
will
good to
be
be
tired.
extra prepared.
Oh yeah, so like at any con, you want to be prepared when packing. So our suggestion is pack light. Basically, enough pairs just to get you through the weekend, but also maybe one or two extra just necessities like underwear, socks, bras, that kind of fun stuff. Yeah, but also pack your important stuff such as medication or your chargers or your phone and camera. Always bring a camera because you're going to see a lot of interesting things there like we have over the years.
And always charge your electronics in advance before you go out, especially before going to bed.
Oh yeah, and also if you've got a not very good battery, of course, bring one of those little electrical...
like the external battery.
Yeah, those portable ones. Because those are a lifesaver. Especially years and hours we spent at cons. So our first topic would be travel arrangements.
And hotels.
And hotels. Because most times you'll be staying in a hotel, whatever is closest to the venue, or usually done in colleges or hotels.
And it's even better if you get to room with a bunch of people, because then you can split the cost, and that makes it slightly less hard on your wallet.
Yeah, definitely go with friends, because it's easier in your wallet, and it's more fun, because...
And same for chipping in for gas and that, if the convention's out of town, especially in a big city. And
like the one we go to, which is our main con, which is Animathon, which is usually held in August. But
which was unfortunately canceled this year, but that's okay. We're still going to help you with all the things to be prepared for whichever convention happens next.
Yeah, whatever. This is over, or if it's next year, we're prepared for you.
So our next one here is make a checklist. Basically, when you pack, I always forget something. You think you have everything, but no. So I make a checklist for what I'm putting in my bag, and even a checklist for when I'm leaving, so then I know,
Very good plan.
If you accidentally check it for when you're leaving, then I have it for both, but yeah. And also,
you don't want to forget something behind at the hotel or something. That would be a shame.
Yeah. Or if you're wearing a cosplay that year, have a separate checklist for that too, for each individual part, because that's a nightmare to show up and then you're missing part of your costume. Awful. This crown really wants to come off, but that's okay. We're going to keep going. All right, remember to eat, sleep, shower.
The rule of 3-2-1, which is a minimum of having 3 hours of sleep. I know that sounds crazy, but when you're at a con, there are events that go into the middle of the night, or if you want to go to a party that's later on in the day or evening or whatever, you're going to get a very minimum of sleep and wake up in the morning because that's when the cons start, blah, blah.
Usually it's a weekend thing, so about 3 days.
Yeah, exactly. Or if you're at a larger con, like a Comic-Con, which is in Calgary, sometimes 4 days. So yeah, 3 hours of sleep, minimum. You could obviously have more if you're not doing many events. Obviously, yeah. So you should have at least 2 meals a day, breakfast and dinner. But if you can squeeze a lunch in there, then that's amazing and is perfect. But always try to eat. Remember to eat.
Bring snacks in with your bag and water or any beverage, really.
Always bring water. Stay hydrated, people. Yeah. And then lastly is have one shower at least, or a shower each day, which is even better. But try to at least shower.
Way better.
But at least try to have at least one shower end of the day.
It's body odor in a convention setting. Oh boy, you don't want to be that person that's like, ooh.
It's like a can of sardines in there.
Yeah.
That's how you feel, and that's how it smells. Mm-hmm. So yeah, make sure you have lots of deodorant, shower, and
shower. All right, budget is our next thing. Now, conventions can be really expensive, not gonna lie. So you want to overestimate kind of, how things are. Cause if there's something you really want, set aside a budget, for your travel stuff, your hotel, all that aside. Your spending money, your food money, and always separate the food from the spending, because
do not spend everything on the very first day, because there's always going to be more stuff in the later days. But yeah, definitely have money set aside for food, for your travel, and for fun stuff.
Because we've had friends in the past who they use their food money for stuff in the dealer's room, which is where you buy all the goodies and stuff.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh no, they don't have anything to eat anymore. Uh-oh.
That's why also half the time when you're staying in a hotel or a dorm room or something, you have snacks in the room. So you at least have something to nibble on, but that's not good. You should have an actual meal at a restaurant or a fast food place, but it's something.
Get a lot of weird stares, but I think that's the best part. You walk in a restaurant, like, what are you wearing?
That's the best part is when you stay at another town or something, is they're like, they look at you, people who are in hotels, and they're like in all suits, and you're in a suit of armor, and they're like, what's all this? And it's the fun part of trying to explain, this is anime.
For the next part, buy/make your cosplay in advance. And I mean like months in advance, because some people, they buy their cosplay, think, oh yeah, it'll show up in time for the con, and then something happens, it gets delayed. Oh no, now you don't have anything to wear. And same for making one, you need better to have more time than not, right?
I've had plenty of friends who were like, I have a month before con. Oh no, my cosplay isn't ready.
Yeah.
I've even heard people who start cons or start their next cosplay right after the previous con.
I'm one of those people. I start like a month or two after. It's like, I'd rather have it done, months before the con. And then also another thing I suggest is wear it out. Like, even if it's just in your house, make sure nothing's going to fall apart, because that always sucks too. And also with that, bring a repair kit when you pack with your stuff, so then if anything does fall apart.
Lots of cons do actually have repair systems or repair areas, so if someone doesn't happen to have a repair kit, they can go get help to fix something up, like
But
a
even
rip
with
or
that, they might not have exactly what you need, so just better to be fully prepared than not, right?
And always ask questions, because you never know. Someone else might have something that the con does not have and can help you out.
Yeah, like I remember one time there was a cosplayer from like Full Metal Alchemist. They needed like some kind of glue thing for their face. I'm like, oh, I have glue, but then it wasn't the right type of glue. So I'm like, dang it. But then other people have needed safety pins, and I had lots. So I mean, we help each other out.
We're a good community like that. We help each other out.
Next point: pre-register if you can, if you want to. It's a bit cheaper.
There are different ways to register. Usually you you pay at the con itself, or you can do a lot of times where people do it online, which they do months in advance, just so you're up and ready. But don't forget your ID and your ticket when you go.
Print everything out if you can, just in case. You never know how these
Or you can display it on your phone and stuff too. But yeah, also arrive early, because sometimes you get special merch and stuff if you arrive early to register for the con.
Another one is the convention schedule itself. Usually they give us like a booklet and like a paper handout, but each con is different. Basically, highlight or just mark the stuff you want to go to, and then it'll have all the timings and that, and you don't want to miss on anything super cool, right? So definitely make your schedule from the schedule, but don't necessarily extremely keep to it, because sometimes events change, people don't show up, or stuff happens like medical issues or mechanical issues, so don't expect to keep it. So just keep everything you do want to do, and just try to attend them. But if something happens, arrive early for panels, because there's always a lineup.
I like to arrive maybe half hour early, because I got nothing really better to do. So I sit and wait, make new friends, and get first seats.
People are very friendly at the convention.
Oh yeah, you can make longtime friends at these things.
And I already covered charging electronics, so
yeah.
Extra clothes, and we already covered that too. Water and snacks, already covered that. An extra item for the dealer's room, I can't remember if I mentioned that already, but basically you have your bag of your essentials, and then have another bag for the goodies.
Oh yes.
What else is there? Oh, a Sharpie or pen, whatever, because sometimes, if you want to mark stuff down, you got it on you.
Or if you meet someone new, that you can get their phone number or their email or their,
other information.
Social media information, then you can make a new friend online.
Or if you want to get somebody's autograph, like voice actors, they're usually there attending. And they usually have on the website, who's all going to be there and that, so you know in advance. And usually they'll have their own writing utensil, but you never know, just in case.
Oh yeah.
It's always good to have.
Oh yeah, we should talk about panels.
Yes. So rubber band for prints, if nothing else, or even sometimes they have like the fancy bags with like the handles, but
Yeah.
Another thing you want to remember is, if you're taking pictures of people, make sure you ask. Most people are okay with it, but it's just common courtesy.
Cosplays is not consent. Always ask it to either hug someone, take a picture, or to touch someone's props.
Yeah, because usually people have big weapons and stuff, like, ooh, can I hold it?
Yeah, but
most people are pretty nice about it, and especially, you know, with hugs and that, 'cause it's like, you see your favorite character, like, ah. But yeah,
Back
still
in the-
ask. You
back
never
in
want to
the
get in
day-
trouble.
Back in the day, there was the thing of glomping, which is not
Which is running and hugging someone, for those who do not know what glomping is.
Yeah, run and more like tackling than hugging.
Yeah.
So, also at the cons is all the major events, such as like opening ceremonies, where the people will tell you what's going on at the cons, the different, you know, celebrities and things like that. And also there's panels, which are the most fun part of the cons, where people will come in, either voice actors, or will tell you about their job, about how to be a voice actor, about the different events that happens in their anime or game or so forth. And
there's also people from the convention itself, like just attendees, I guess you would call them. They can also make their own panels, like, beforehand, and, you know, sometimes they do, like, you know, little game show things. And
game shows, questionnaires, like they'll dress up as their characters, and you can ask the character a question, and they'll answer it like the character, and that's always fun.
Or something like this, a survival guide, or even, like, sewing for beginners, or weapon props, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, those are the best parts. I remember the previous years where a friend of ours actually did all these, like, name that anime tune or something. Those are super fun. You can win.
They usually give out prizes.
Oh yeah, I was just saying, it's like you can win prizes. I won a bunch of ramen one year.
Yeah.
So that was fun. It was really good ramen too. So.
Oh, and there's usually always, like, karaoke and, like, a singing contest too. And
oh yes, love the karaoke. Those
we did it one year, and I mean, both Terry and I, we're not the best singers, not gonna lie, but we had a lot of fun. So
your sister's still my favorite. Pikachu, and she would just say Pikachu over and over again. It was the funniest thing ever. But yeah, those are awesome. For a little show and time, or